With Apple's iPhone 17 unveiling just a couple of months away, let's quickly dive into the latest rumors and what to expect from this new lineup. Starting with the iPhone 17, the base model is said to closely resemble the current iPhone 16, though with some noteworthy changes. The screen size will increase from 6.1 inches to 6.3 inches by making the phone about 2 millimeters taller and reducing the bezels by nearly half, from 2.2 mm to 1.2 mm. For the first time, this base model will feature a ProMotion LTPO display, offering a 120 Hz refresh rate for smoother scrolling and animations instead of the traditional 60 Hz seen on entry-level iPhones. Thanks to the variable refresh rate capabilities that can drop as low as 1 Hz, it will probably also support an always-on display so you can glance at your lock screen without waking the phone. The dynamic island is rumored to shrink by about 25%, owing to a new metal lens system that merges Face ID's receiver and transmitter into a single aperture instead of having two separate ones. Internally, while Apple is developing an improved A19 chip, this base iPhone 17 is expected to continue using the A18 chip from the current model. However, all iPhone 17s will feature Apple's proprietary C1 modem, which first appeared with the iPhone 16e and boosts power efficiency, potentially improving battery life during cellular use by up to 24%. RAM remains at 8 GB. The rear cameras will likely stay the same as the iPhone 16s, but the front camera should see a big upgrade to 24 megapixels, doubling the current resolution. The forthcoming iPhone 17 will come in black, white, light blue, light green, and light purple, with a starting price anticipated to remain $799. Apple is not launching an iPhone 17 Plus after poor sales of previous Plus models. Instead, the company will introduce the iPhone 17 Air. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to feature an incredibly slim design, measuring just 5.5mm thick, making it the thinnest iPhone ever, beating the old record set by the iPhone 6's 6.9mm, and even slimmer than Samsung's Galaxy S25 Edge. It should weigh only 145 grams, which is significantly lighter than the iPhone 16 Plus and 16 Pro Max. To keep this ultra-thin design, Apple had to make compromises, notably removing the bottom speaker, which means audio will come only through the earpiece. Stereo sound won't be available, and volume will likely be lower. The ultra-wide rear camera has also been removed, resulting in a single 48-megapixel rear camera lens capable of 2x cropped optical zoom, similar to that on the iPhone 16e. This camera sits in a large horizontal bump unlike any before on an iPhone, probably to accommodate internal components in this very slim device. On the plus side, the iPhone 17 Air will get a 24-megapixel front camera and 12 GB of RAM, up from 8 GB on the base iPhone 17. Battery capacity will be about 30% smaller than the iPhone 16 Plus due to size constraints, translating to around 19 hours of video playback compared to 27 hours on the larger Plus. Apple is rumored to offer a battery case to help extend battery life. Its display size is expected to be 6.6 inches, slightly smaller than the 16 Plus, with ultra-thin borders, ProMotion, always-on display capability, and a smaller dynamic island. Despite being so slim, it will still have MagSafe support and include a camera control button. Internally, it will run Apple's new A19 chip, which is about 5 to 10% more power efficient and 5% faster than the A18. Like the base iPhone 17, it will include Apple's custom C1 modem. Color options likely include black, white, light gold, and a sky blue similar to that on the latest MacBook Air. Pricing is expected to start at $899. Moving on, the iPhone 17 Pro is rumored to switch from titanium back to aluminum for the frame, a material not used on flagship iPhones since the iPhone 7 in 2016. This change might reduce weight and costs. It will feature a larger horizontal camera bump made from aluminium, similar to the iPad Pro, which offers more space for components like a bigger battery. The lenses will remain the same as the iPhone 16 Pro. Since wireless charging doesn't work through aluminum, Apple is expected to leave a glass section in the camera bump area. The Apple logo will be placed slightly lower inside the glass, which will likely lead to a redesigned MagSafe magnet arrangement to keep the logo unobstructed through clear cases. The 17 Pro might also introduce 7.5 reverse wireless charging for accessories like AirPods or Apple Watch. The display is expected to stay at 6.3 inches with a smaller dynamic island, and it will feature a 24-megapixel front camera. The upgraded A19 Pro chip, built on TSMC's N3P process, could provide roughly 5% faster speeds and 5 to 10% better power and thermal efficiency, enhanced by a new vapor chamber cooling system. RAM will increase to 12 GB, and Apple is using improved battery adhesive to make battery replacement easier. Colors should include white, black, gold, and blue, with a starting price around $999. Finally, the iPhone 17 Pro Max will build on the Pro's features, sporting a larger 6.9-inch display with ultra-thin borders, similar to the previous model. The big highlight is a telephoto camera upgrade from 12 megapixels to 48 megapixels, making it the first iPhone to feature three 48-megapixel rear cameras. It may also be the first iPhone with a mechanical aperture, letting users physically adjust light exposure for better depth of field, low light shots, and reduced overexposure, a significant jump from software-only background blurring. To fit these enhancements, the 17 Pro Max is expected to be roughly 5% thicker than before, allowing for a battery around 5,000 mAh and an industry-leading 40 hours of video playback. It should be available in white, black, gold, and blue, starting near $1,190.